Hey, Ape Brain.
Cum sauce here.
How do you stop the pain? How do you take a shower in the morning without your mind being invaded by the cringe? These questions aren't rhetorical beginnings to a video either. This is cum sauce. Cum sauce doesn't have the answers. He has the cum. And cum sauce has had a real problem recently because every time he goes to take a shower, he envisions himself in 7th grade fist pumping to the Jersey Shore theme song at the community center dance, and it's deteriorating his brain rapidly. I guess you could try showering at night, but that'll just trade cringe for a sweaty pillow and a rancid set of cheese balls in the morning. So, I don't know, maybe just talking it out with someone will help it pass. So yeah, let's talk about school dances, I guess. If these mental Trojan horses full of pain, self-loathing, and regret have me sure of one thing though, it's that school dances were fucking terrible. School dances today are probably freaking epic because TikTok has taught millions of kids how to do really cool dances like I'm moving too fast, toes, and vibe cookie kawaii. In 2010, no one was teaching me how to dance, unless of course it's Cali Swag District teaching me how to Dougie. But if I don't have them, it's slim pickings. You know, maybe I have the jerk, the crank that, the stanky leg, my personal favorite, the cat daddy. But it turns out sometimes the only thing more cringy than a room full of 12-year-old suburbanites trying to dance is the songs they're dancing to. Mostly because all the songs were just one-hit wonders named after the dance moves that the songs were about anyway. But unlike their contemporaries, like the Cha-Cha Slide and the Cupid Shuffle, there's not enough directions, which resulted in millions of kids flooding YouTube to watch the music videos to make sure they got all the dance moves down. But oh no, it's 2010 and YouTube videos still look like Steve from Minecraft shit. And you know, in my heart of hearts, I want to give Soulja Boy a pass from all this because Crank That as a song slaps hard, and Kiss Me Through the Phone is a certified hood classic. But in 2018, he made the grave mistake of betraying the trust of gamers, and 678-999-8212 leads to a scam line now, so crank this dick, Soulja Boy. Anyways, with unclear product instructions and 144p music videos to go off of, kids had to piece these dances together themselves, and that only led to the cat daddy actually putting the dancer in a wheelchair and the supermaning of that fist right into Becky's nose. Becky should have watched where she was cranking that, okay? Now let's get back to the shower thought that's haunted my brain for the last decade. Let's set the scene a little bit. It's October of 2010. For some reason, Sesame Street clothing is really sick and also epic. Season 2 of Jersey Shore just ended, and my mom is insisting that I'll regret it forever if I miss out on the community center Halloween dance. So to avoid any more pestering and without enough time to break out the trusty Master Chief costume, I concede and I'm off to the Evergreen Community Center in blue Osiris sneakers, jorts big enough to be any other kid my age's denim jacket, a Cookie Monster hoodie, and a Cookie Monster snapback. Luckily, when I arrive, some of my boys are also in their Cookie Monster and Elmo gear because it's 2010, and we hit the fucking dance floor. And by hit the dance floor, I mean, well, we stood there for 2 hours and didn't do anything because my mother lied to me. I will regret not missing this dance for the rest of my life. But at the very end of the dance, DJ Mikey B decides he's gonna end the night on a certified hood classic, which, yeah, you guessed right, Get Crazy by LMFAO, which if you don't know is the Jersey Shore theme song. And for some reason, my marinara sauce blood started pumping through my mozzarella stick veins. And that wasn't the only thing that started pumping. At this point, the Parmesan cheese oozing out of everyone's veins in the room is palpable. Me and my boys circle up and we start to beat up the beat, which, if you don't know, is a really great dance trend that lasted like 6 months, where you crouch down and you start fist pumping at the ground nice and slow, and as the song comes up, you come up and the fist pumping intensifies until you're going full pumpo mode. Yeah, and if the image of 7 12-year-olds beating up the beat to the Jersey Shore theme song in full Sesame Street garb doesn't make your insides tie in a knot and disintegrate, maybe the fact that we started doing it in a fucking conga line around the gym through crowds of people will do the trick. Because the only thing more cringy than skipping is skipping with purpose. I don't know about you guys, but the whole girls on one side, boys on the other, everyone's afraid of cooties and cream in their corduroys thing just didn't happen at my school. Like, I remember a girl got thrown out of my 6th grade Halloween dance for doing the Jersey Turnpike on some kid, and I remember multiple people pledging allegiance to Andrew Jackson under the science lab tables during class. So the only real separation between people at these dances were the people who wanted to be there and the people whose mom bought a ticket and took their Xboxes away for the night. But you can't just let everyone know you're petrified of dancing and would rather be home playing this really cool new indie game, Minecraft. So you team up, you band together as one, and you become the kids who are just too cool to dance. But somehow this plan isn't foolproof, because seeing as you're the weird, chubby gamers, this image of coolness really isn't hanging on that well. But we all know the phalanx is an impenetrable force as long as you stick together. And every time there's one weird kid who's been practicing the moonwalk since the first time he could grab his ball sack, and he hops in the middle of the hype circle, and it's all over for everyone else. No longer are you the weird chubby gamers who are just too cool to dance. You're the weird chubby gamers who also can't moonwalk, and that's a sad sight to see. School dances don't really get any better as time goes on, because, you know, like the 8th grade dance is the perfect point for pubescents not to spend a bunch of money on formal clothing that won't fit in like a month. So it looks like everybody shows up to one of those, I just lost 91 pounds on the NutriBlend diet. Homecoming only kind of really matters to like the 3.5 girls that organized it. I don't even know if everyone's school had it, but cotillion is just the most vapid shit ever. It's a bunch of juniors who were like, well, hold on, I want to hit the whip to the Mambo Number Joe. Not to mention, it's just prom light junior that it doesn't have the week of partying at the shore after that makes prom even fucking worth it. And the big PROM that everyone plans for all of senior year, yeah, that's just a gateway for 2 months of fuckboys making weird posters for girls that say something like, my dick might be small, but you want to come into prom with me? And then prom is just this expensive ass bullshit dance chaperoned by Timmy's mom, who has to make sure no one's dick gets above semi-chub, and it's a precursor to a week of partying at the shore. So why do I want to cha-cha number 5? And please, don't take advice on your precious teenage years from a guy who would rather fucking lay on a bed of nails than let any other human being or dog see him try and dance. But I will say, when I went to the 8th grade dance, some of my friends stayed home and played Minecraft, and I thought, man, that's kind of cringe. And then they bred like 1,000,000 cows in a 1x1x2 segment, and they all started exploding and dying because there was too many cows. And you know what? That sounds a lot more fun than watching my crush dance with another guy while I ate my fucking 4th slice of unattended cake. Thank you very much for watching. We've got a week or so until the last video, 4 videos in 1 month, and who knows, Lord Elrond might make a little appearance in that one, so that's all I'm saying. Watch another one of my videos. I take intense pride in my back catalog of content. With that said, do everything everybody else tells you to do at the end of their videos to my video. And I'll see you in the next one in about a week, where we're going for the fucking Grand Slam on the month, baby, alright? Farewell.